Lizard.
What is up, food lovers, and welcome. It's Wednesday, it's 5 o'clock. You know what time it is. It's time for the most exhilarating, electrifying, entertaining daytime cooking show on the net right now. It's time for After Hours, brought to you by recteq, powered by Kingsford. It is Mardi Gras week, all week long here at recteq, and we have the recipes to get you going. Well, without any further ado, I'm going to pass it over to my two main men, our master chef, Greg Muller, and your barbecue dad, Joe. Jody Flanagan.
Lifestyle, do do do, do do do, do do do, recteq lifestyle, do do do, do do do, do do do, recteq lifestyle.
Happy
Cheers,
Wednesday,
buddy.
Greg.
Absolutely.
Cheers, everybody. Man, great week already. It's been hot, spicy, and enjoyable, boys.
Yeah.
It's Cajun Mardi Gras week.
That's right.
Welcome. If you're just now tuning in or if you're new to us, this is After Hours, where myself, Jody Flanagan, Barbecue Dad, and my buddy here,
Chef Greg Muller, your Director of Culinary Innovation.
we cook a meal from start to finish, beginning to end, front to back, left to right, and we answer your questions. Chef John, he's on the ones and twos.
Sure
he
enough.
was that beautiful caramel colored fella you saw at the beginning of the show. Yes, indeed. Make sure you put your comments or questions down below so he can get to those. Again, he's not going to ask us any question that he doesn't think that we already know the answer to. Or, John, what if the answer is
No.
That's right, because no's negative.
It's negative.
No negativity on After Hours. Everybody's leaving. We're closing up shop here at the recteq Worldwide
Drinking a nice
headquarters.
cold beer.
Cold beer.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, good times had by all. We do this every week live right here on Facebook, 5
Good
p.m.
times.
Eastern Standard. We used to do it at 7 p.m.
Yeah.
Eastern Standard. Fun fact.
That's right. Back
Now,
in the day.
Back in the day.
I don't mind the 5 o'clock. I'm not gonna lie.
Not gonna lie,
I
it's-
get a chance to get a little more stuff done upstairs before we gotta go.
And
then-
it's nice to get home before dark sometimes.
I actually kind of like spending the late nights with you guys. I didn't mind it.
well, that's
Y'all
just,
were fun.
Well, you're a night owl. You come up here at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard, live on.
Instagram.
I want to call it Thanksagram. Live on Instagram. John does a show on the recteq Instagram page at 11 p.m.
That's
Eastern
right.
Standard.
Thursday nights.
Super late.
Thursday. Well, it's for all those late night owls and our West Folk fans. You know,
West Coast fans.
he's
That's
also
right.
giving out love advice too. So it's more than just cooking. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah. I
He's
got
like
some
the
good love
the
advice.
Delilah of grilling.
Delilah.
Delilah.
Can we even say that without getting
Man,
sued?
shout out to her if you're watching. How you doing? You got the sultriest voice. But no, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Today we're going to continue on with Mardi Gras week, Cajun week. It's Ash Wednesday.
That's right.
So the Catholics out there got some ash.
That's right. That's right.
And,
it's the beginning. It's the beginning of Lent, right?
That's right.
Now
that's right.
they'd have to omit the sausage in this recipe.
Yes.
But
Oh, that's right.
you
Absolutely,
know,
absolutely.
That's right.
You know,
Fat
or,
Catholics, you know.
or if they, don't follow that rule and just do a Lent of internet.
Oh.
I do
okay.
water. I don't like to drink water for Lent.
There's water and beer.
Well, straight.
That's right. That's right.
I like to mix it with stuff like Kool-Aid, sweet tea.
Jody, it's also Black History Month.
Absolutely, absolutely. John, do you have a fact for us today?
I do have a fact for you.
Okay.
This is a great fact, Black History fact.
Okay.
Put him on the spot.
That I am the first African American chef to work for recteq.
Wow.
That's right.
And you are, in fact, the only.
That's right. That's right. So
African American?
there you
He
go.
went
Breaking,
deep. He went deep with that.
Yeah,
That's right,
man.
we're breaking
Jordan
barriers.
Johnson wouldn't even have known that.
we're breaking barriers right now.
Oh, man, but we're having a good time here. What are we doing tonight, Greg? It's not about us. The star of the show are the recteq pellet grills.
Shoot ya.
And this beautiful dish that you have so nicely put together for us.
Well, I just went in the fridge and just hacked some stuff up. So we got the Holy Trinity.
That's right, the
So we
Father,
know
Son,
about
and the Holy
mirepoix.
Spirit.
Yeah, we do. But, you know,
Yep.
that mirepoix French cooking, onion, carrot, celery. For Cajun Creole, that Trinity is going to be onion, celery, bell pepper.
You know what they call garlic?
what?
The Pope.
Really?
Yeah, and the Holy Trinity. Yep. Father, Son, Holy Spirit, and then the Pope.
And
Can't
then the
forget
Pope.
about the Pope.
Can't forget
God, I love garlic.
Got the Pope right here.
Right?
Now, not
now,
just any garlic.
Thank you.
That
Thank
right
you for,
there
for
is
talking
that
about that.
smoked garlic.
You can't just walk right over
No.
smoked garlic, Chef
No.
Greg.
No, I mean, Charlie can walk right over in front of Sherpa, but we're not going to walk right over in front of smoked garlic.
No, absolutely
So
not.
we set that RT 700 up to 225 degrees.
Ooh.
We put in like 1,000 cloves of garlic and just enough olive oil to kind of cover the cloves about like 2/3.
That's right.
We let it go for a couple hours. That's it.
Shoot, yeah.
Shoot, yeah.
Super
Easy
simple.
peasy lemon squeezy. Guys, smash that share button. 3, 2, 1.
Smash
it
it.
for us. That really does help us out. That helps spread this delicious Mardi Gras Cajun Creole recipe across the board. Well, technically, if you're doing a little bit of research online, Cajun cuisine is very light on tomatoes if they don't, in fact, use them at all.
There you go.
Correct.
Right.
There you go.
Yeah, you put tomatoes in some of that, you're going to get some hatred.
And Cajun is traditionally more country.
Creole.
dish.
Rustic.
No, Creole is I thought was more city-like.
Creole's a little bougie.
Is
Right.
Creole more bougie?
I thought
Creole's a
Creole
little
was the
bougie.
city and Cajun was the country. So
Yep. So we got a care package.
Oh,
absolutely.
Not too long ago.
We sure enough did.
And we've got some delicious smoked sausage from
Mr. Landry.
from Louisiana.
Andouille
That's right.
sausage.
That's
From
right.
Louisiana, and we're gonna go ahead and saute this off.
Now, Greg, we're
You
using
know we gotta
andouille
cast iron
sausage.
skillet.
Could we use any other kind of sausage?
You can use whatever you want, buddy.
Could you use boudin?
Oh yeah, we're gonna use some boudin because we got some in there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of get some of this sausage.
Now, for me, John, the only alternative to this right here is bacon.
Okay.
You're really trying to get some of that delicious fat on the inside of that stuff to come out of that bad boy.
That's a good tip. That's a good tip.
So I don't know if boudin would have so much fat
That's
in
true.
it.
What about like a tasso ham?
Oh,
yeah.
Well, if you could find some tasso, John, we'd have gotten
Man,
it.
that would be so
Would that be
good.
righteous?
Gosh. Now, you got this bad boy on riot mode. That pan was literally about to engulf in the flames. It is so hot in that grill.
Well, we're
Chef
gonna-
Greg saved it.
We're going to be in and out of that grill a good bit to get this party started, so we're going to go riot mode.
Okay.
Now, if you're going to do this in a 700, 590, 340, you don't have to go riot mode, like 400 degrees. It's just going to take a little bit longer.
Right.
And hey, man, there is nothing wrong with that.
And you can, of course, do this in any pellet grill you got. We're using a cast iron skillet there. You can use a cast enamel Dutch oven that we often use
Shoot,
and
yeah.
utilize on these pellet grills. It expands the versatility. I mean, these things are super versatile without that, but if you arm yourself, if you add to your arsenal that cast iron skillet, the griddle available at recteq.com, the grill grate available at recteq.com, a cast enamel Dutch oven, check them out on Amazon. They're amazing. All of those are great to add to your cooking arsenal, to add to the versatility of the already amazing recteq.
So here's a...
What kind of fungus is that, Chef?
So, you know, these mushrooms right here
Right.
are really good at doing something. Do you know what it is?
Making me happy.
Shiitake.
Look at Greg.
Dad joke of the day, brought to you by
Yeah, shiitake mushrooms,
There's
right?
nothing finer than a shiner.
Yes.
Shit talking mushrooms. Yes, please.
So we're just going to go ahead and just kind of quarter these up. and cut 'em in
Gosh,
half.
Greg.
That was a good one, right?
It was.
I was saving that one all day
Oh,
long.
God, smash the share button for Chef Greg. He just knocked a dad joke out of the park.
And I'm not normally good at that.
Golly.
I defer to you for the humor of the show.
If you haven't already, guys, put where you're watching from in the comment section down below. If you're watching this video later on YouTube, we'd love to see some comments in the comment section. And make sure you hit that red rectangle down there. That'll subscribe you to our page. If you even ring that bell, that will actually set your notifications. That way you know when we go live. And we go live every Thursday on
Every day.
YouTube at 12 noon Eastern Standard.
Yep. Now, in all seriousness,
Please
do you know what the
be
female
serious.
mushroom says to the male mushroom?
Ah, I do. Something about a fun guy.
You're a fun guy.
That's
Okay,
good.
all right,
That's
all
good.
right. At least, yeah,
That's
at least
good.
you can't go hit that one over my head, Chef
No,
Greg.
not at all. So we got some good caramelization going on here.
And it took no time for those vegetables to start to sweat down. Thank you, Charles.
Sure enough.
It took absolutely no time for that to happen. And again, you added butter, but there's also some delicious fat in those andouille, and that
Oh, yeah,
andouille
for sure.
leaching out and seasoning everything up to absolute
And
perfection.
we're
Now,
just going to add some mushrooms in there and just let that go. And if you don't want to add mushrooms, hey,
Yeah.
that's how you live your recteq lifestyle. Don't
Yeah.
feel like you have to. I want to because I know we like mushrooms.
we absolutely do. And if
You
you
know.
don't want to add tomatoes, guys, you don't have to add tomatoes. If you don't have fresh tomatoes, you can get them out of the can. You know,
Chef John found these beautiful tomatoes at Sprouts today.
Sure enough.
Like, there's some good-looking tomatoes. Right
Shout out to you, Sprouts.
And I like
John,
to,
you got a good question. Oh, sorry,
yeah,
Chef Greg, before I
good?
interrupted
No,
you.
go for it, John.
This one is coming from Treg Owings.
What's up, Trey?
What's up,
He
buddy?
sent us the pot holders.
And that's what he
Did
says.
back.
He says, dudes, where are the handle hot covers?
Do me a favor.
Did Jody
At
keep
my
all three?
office, On my
Yes,
desk.
I did.
There's a pothole cover. Can you grab that for me?
Mine's on my desk. Greg's is on his desk.
And mine's on my
John
desk.
is in the kitchens. So I think somebody's going to go get them for us.
Yeah.
So we do need to feature that.
And I like chunky tomato because I want this to cook down, but I don't
Sure.
want it to completely fall apart.
Okay.
And then
Have some bite.
And then we're gonna do some delicious grits.
World famous Chef Greg grits.
And
Yeah.
those of you that have joined us here for Academy know how good these grits are.
So good.
Now these are special grits, okay? And we're not talking Chef John special, okay? But these are pretty darn close,
Right?
okay? These grits are milled in Columbia, South Carolina. They're not happy grits. They could be though.
Oh, I get it now.
You get it?
I get it
You
now.
get it?
Sorry, inside
Come
joke,
on.
everybody. Right up the road in Columbia, South Carolina, everybody. That's right up Interstate 20 from us.
For sure. So the mill is Adluh, A-D-L-U-H, and I don't know what they do to their white stone ground grits.
Okay.
I have never found a white stone ground grit that is naturally that sweet.
Ooh,
Okay.
okay.
It's like literally eating Jersey sweet corn.
That's wherever they get that corn
God, but
from.
it's so good.
mhm.
So when we cook these, we use 4 parts water to 1 part grit. So my
Okay.
recipe is really simple. You can tone it down a little bit, but I use a gallon of milk, a whole pound of butter. Thank you. We got our pot.
Hey.
Yeah.
Just put that.
Right?
It's
Oh,
also,
I got to put mine on here
it's
too.
also a pad for your thermopen.
Ooh.
Now, Treg, you
Yeah, I
and your
bet you
wife
didn't know
could
that,
make
buddy.
some money off
Yeah.
of the barbecue folks with that right there. Tell your wife to just make it just a little bit longer.
Perfect.
And put a little clip on it. Oh, shoot, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
She gonna make some money.
All right, so gallon of milk, pound of butter, a spoonful of chicken base, and this is that same like better than bouillon, whatever. It's just chicken product,
Oh man.
and a pinch of smoked salt. Low heat for like an hour. You're gonna whisk that.
So you're not letting it come to a boil
No.
and then throwing the grits in there
No,
like most.
super low heat. Like this is gonna simmer for like an hour, easy
Wow.
if not longer.
Okay.
And the consistency of this is like mashed potatoes.
So
And you're
good.
stirring constantly or no?
Oh yeah, for sure. You don't walk away from this one. If you scorch the grits, you're done.
Oh yeah, you gotta completely start.
Oh yeah, you're
from new.
Yeah, no.
Oh Lord, guys, smash that share button. I wish we had some smell-o-vision because it is smelling good out here on the recteq deck. Now, Chef Greg, what pellets are fueling our RT B380 Bullseye today?
Jody, you know you got those Kingsford classic hardwood pellets.
Shoot,
that
yeah.
perfect mix of hickory, oak, and cherry.
Mm.
And still, right now, if you purchase an RTB 380 Bullseye or an RT340,
Shoot, yeah.
you can get $50 off that RTG 450 Matador or recteq 45 ice or quart kudu.
That's a heck of a deal.
That's
And
a steal of a deal.
telling you, and that's going on till the I don't know.
We can't tell. We can't. Tell
Okay,
them
that's
that.
right.
Not,
I know.
not forever.
It's
ending
not forever.
soon.
Sorry, I was letting the cat out of the bag. I know the date. No, but now
You know everything. You're the
now
recteq
this
girls
is
expert.
what do we call this a Creole?
Yeah.
What is this really, Chef Greg?
So, like, this is peasant food, right?
Right.
So this is, you got a little bit of shrimp, a little bit of sausage, a little bit of vegetables. You're going to cook it all together. You're going to spice it up, and it's going to be super tasty, but it's going to feed an army.
Right.
It's going to put a big old dent in that gut so you go out boozing all week.
That's right. And it's going to keep you warm, Chef
Oh,
Greg.
yeah, for sure. For sure.
So we are substituting grits today for normally most people like to do that long grain white rice.
Yeah, and rice is fine, but once you have, like, really good grits, I mean, telling you, it's hard to go back.
Yep.
You know.
And you got a lot of folks are probably going to be very confused by that vegetable you got in front of you. A lot of folks don't use it. But what is this vegetable that you got right here?
It's boogers. Okay?
What?
Well, I mean, on the inside.
On the
It's
inside.
okra.
It's okra.
See,
Okra.
I have an aversion to okra. I do. It's like hairy boogers.
You're
yeah.
killing me
No,
right now. I love okra.
I do too, and I don't know what it is, but the sliminess and the texture of the seeds on the inside just get
Preach, Jody.
me going.
Preach, bro.
I mean, there's no other texture in the food world like some okra. Now you can slice it like Chef Greg is slicing it here.
Now, if I'm going to do it,
south,
I like it big so I can pick it out.
Right. Or you can slice it like Sherpa, and you can just cut it in half like the equator.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
That's how sure to cut stuff in half.
You
It's so
can.
funny.
You can. There's no wrong or right way to do it.
That's right.
So
If
this
you're
is
gonna-
technically how you do it. You're not just gonna cut it in half.
No, you cut it small. You don't do what the Sherpa does.
Yep.
Okay. But yeah, these are frozen okra. We couldn't find fresh ones, but nothing wrong with that. You can find
No.
these already cut or fresh. If I'm gonna eat them, I prefer the fresh ones. Not gonna lie.
Shoot you.
But I mean, hey, that's okay.
Man,
In a
there's-
pinch, you got to do what you got to do.
There's
Now,
nothing like some fresh.
Jody, we
okra.
got a lot of questions out here. The people are loving the cutting boards. They want to know where they could get these cutting boards.
So
at.
these cutting boards are only available at the recteq Academy. That's right. These are exclusive recteq Academy cutting boards. They were only able to purchase. I can't remember which class it was, but they were actually the only class able to purchase these. And we've actually got newer and different cutting boards for the classes in the future as well. So if you're interested in exclusive swag that you're only able to get here at recteq, if you're interested in all of that, the recteq Academy makes an amazing gift. You get behind the scenes access, not to mention hands-on barbecue tutelage.
I was just about to say 3 days of barbecue tutelage.
Absolutely.
With world-renowned pitmasters
That's
from
right.
all across the U.S.
Yep, not us. World-renowned pitmasters.
That's
Well,
right.
I mean-
Come in
and
town.
us. We're
And
and us.
We're,
Yeah.
we're not too shabby ourselves.
No.
I mean, I'm not sure though. Last Academy was January, right?
Right? Yes, sir.
Who was the grand champion
Oh, here
of,
we
of
go.
that academy?
Here we go.
This
oh,
guy
Lord,
right
here we go.
with Team Saucy
Here we
throwing
go.
down.
Put your hate in the comment section.
That's right.
I
That's right.
would
Chef
love
Greg
to
came out
add something
victorious.
to this Creole, kind of up the flavor game a little bit.
Okay.
And I know it's not like traditional, but I like to kind of up the flavor game a little bit.
Okay. Oh.
So
yeah.
I did make a delicious roux
Oh.
earlier today.
I thought you made peanut butter.
Well, I mean, it needs to look like peanut butter.
Woo!
So a really good roux is equal parts of butter
Or a light-colored penny.
and flour. And you're going to cook this over a low heat on the grill for hours.
But guys,
Yeah.
smash that share button for that delicious-looking roux Chef Greg just whipped up. Now he's going to add it.
So I love to cook the
To our
roux
veggies.
with the veggies. This is
Yeah.
going to thicken it up, but it's also going to give us a really good richness and flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
I like how you add it to the vegetables and give it the vegetables a good coat in that roux, Chef Greg.
You know what? There's different schools of thought. I like to cook my Trinity with the roux.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
And
agree.
again, if you're not going to cook it with the roux, Chef Greg, you're going to cook the roux first, and then you're going to cook the,
Yep.
All right, cool.
A little bit of that smoked garlic in there.
Oh, guys. Smash
And
that share
then-
button. 3, 2, 1.
Smash it!
A little slap your mama.
It wouldn't be a Louisiana dish without Slap Your Mama.
Yeah.
That's the good.
Now,
We're just
Greg, is this like an etouffee?
I mean, they're all kind of similar,
Right.
But etouffees will have, like jambalayas and stuff will have rice. Sometimes it,
Woo.
got a little cough going.
You.
You can have it with rice or without. Some people don't want to put tomatoes in there. They're all pretty similar dishes,
Right.
But completely different at the
Absolutely.
same time.
Yep.
But
Now I know that etouffee, it's going to have some of that tomato in it, and again, more bougie.
more
you know.
bougie.
Etouffee means smothered in.
There you
I
go.
believe
You're
smothered.
learning something. A nice cold beer,
Shoot, yeah.
and that's just going to be our liquid. Now you could use
Okay.
Shrimp
Ooh, that's
stock,
spicy.
Yeah.
chicken stock,
Yeah.
water if you wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
We like Blue Bomber.
Absolutely.
Maybe red wine?
No, not red wine.
No red wine?
No red wine?
White
No red
wine?
White wine?
No, you could use white wine. But
Heavy cream in a little bit.
Nah, I wouldn't.
Come on, Chef Greg.
I'm just. I mean, okay.
Okay.
You. If that's what you want to do, you live your recteq lifestyle. That is blinding right there, coming off the window.
It's
coming
looking
at us.
good. Y'all look great,
Right.
though, on camera.
Right.
You
That's
do?
great.
Yeah, you're looking really good.
Well, guys, if you're just now tuning in, we are cooking a Cajun shrimp Creole, I believe we called it.
That's right.
On grits. That's right, Chef Greg is doing his world famous grits. This is after hours where we cook a meal from start to finish, beginning to end, front to back, left to right, right here in front of your eyes at the worldwide headquarters of recteq in beautiful Evans,
Come on, sure.
Georgia.
Get on in here. All right,
Yeah.
so we did a batch earlier because they do take about an hour, if not longer, to cook.
Okay.
Ooh.
But check out them grits right there.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
That's what you want. Like
Oh, gosh, Greg.
Look at that.
Cheese and
super
crackers.
creamy.
Oh.
And you want to stir this with a wire whisk. Maybe every I don't know.
Are you sure
10,
those aren't
15
mashed
minutes.
potatoes in there,
Oh,
Chef
man.
Greg?
There is no mashed potatoes. Those are nothing but some delicious white stone ground grits. And this is done, buddy.
Now for me, I'm not going to add any cheese to this.
You don't need
Because we're
cheese.
going with seafood.
That's
You
right.
don't add any cheese with seafood,
don't add
ladies
cheese
and
with
gentlemen. That is
seafood.
the craziest thing I've ever seen anybody
Trey,
do.
do you put cheese on
is
your
put
seafood?
American
Never.
cheese on a fried fish sandwich? Are you crazy?
No.
Okay,
No.
well, riddle me this, Batman. Do you put cheese on your shrimp tacos?
No, heck no.
So
There's
just shrimp, the
in there.
pico.
No. I
Yes.
will put
Slaw?
Slaw?
I will put some of the crumbling cheese on there.
Okay.
I'll do it.
All right. All right.
But normally, no. There's no fish on or cheese on fish.
No,
My grandmother would
absolutely.
slap the, especially that people she'd make a really good pot of like shrimp scampi or like a
yes.
pescator.
Yeah,
and
somebody-
people go, oh, where's the Parmesan?
Parmesan.
She'd reach back and
Right?
she'd just smack it.
Right? Chef John, you got a good question from the comment section
Yeah,
down below.
we got a lot of people who want to know where they find this recipe at.
So this recipe, you can sign up for it. Just go to recteq.com/lunch break. Fill out all the information and sign up to get this emailed right into your inbox. Or it will be available soon at recteq.com at the newly revamped recipe section.
Sure enough.
So watch out. Make sure you sign up for sure. And always go to recteq.com. We are always changing up stuff, always making it look even more cooler, always having great tips and tricks on there. But if you go to recteq.com, make sure you scroll down to the bottom of any homepage and sign up for the newsletter that we send out. That's not the recipes, it's the newsletter, so you can get behind the scenes
bit
access
different.
to stuff. You know when we're at, where we're at. First, access to sales and any promotions that we're running.
All
So
sorts of
make
fun
sure you sign up. John, you got a good question.
I sure enough do. This one comes again from Treg O-Wings. He says, for that Dutch enamel pan on the Bullseye, what's the max temperature that pan can handle?
Oh, I mean, we had that pan
Yeah.
at riot mode. The grill was 750 degrees.
I think they said
That pan was-
1200.
Yeah, that pan was crazy.
You
hot.
should avoid getting it hotter than 1200 degrees.
Mitch, give a little taste here.
But that is the last thing that I want to cook on is something that's 1200 degrees. The room for error
Yeah.
is like infinite.
Yes. Yeah. Jody, so you got a lot of people in the comment section talking about cheese on seafood.
Oh, yeah.
We got a couple people out here that says McDonald's puts cheese on top of their fish sandwich.
Trash.
And some other people that
is
said
that
some
really
of their
a fish sandwich, though?
Oh.
some of their favorite sushi has melted Munster on top of it.
What now?
Some of their
Melted
favorite. That's what they
Munster on
said. Scott Hoel says one of my favorite sushis has melted Munster
Cream
cheese
cheese
on
is not
top.
a cheese, right? I'll do some cream cheese now, but I don't think that's a real beer. I don't think that's a real cheese.
You know, American cheesemakers were trying to mimic brie cheese, and that's how they came up with cream cheese.
Really?
I think I did.
I did not know that. I
Yeah,
did not know
I've
that.
said that before.
That's pretty cool.
All right, so we got some shrimp here. We added okra. Look at that bubble, boil, and trouble there.
So shrimp is going to be the last step, Chef Greg.
Yeah, buddy. You can see everything is nice. Look at that color.
Look at that okra.
That's what you want
Yeah,
right there.
saw.
So we're just going to go ahead and put some shrimp in here.
Yes. Now, how much shrimp is that? About 2 pounds, Chef Greg?
Yeah, probably too much. But, I mean, there is a Jody Flanagan on set, so we're going to add all of it.
It is
And
dinner time a little
you
bit.
can see there's not too much liquid in that pan, which is fine. It's
No.
nice and thick, but it's going to cook, and the moisture from the shrimp are going to come out,
Okay.
and it'll work out nicely.
And
Except
that
this
salty brininess from the shrimp is
Ow.
also going to accent and accentuate that flavor.
That's right.
Oh, it's gonna be so good with
And
those
then,
grits.
yes, and then you've got that super savory hardiness that's just going to bring everything together.
Oh, it's gonna be so good. And you're only looking, maybe 5 minutes. Once the shrimp kind of
Right,
get
yeah,
pink,
5
that's
minutes,
it,
right?
You're done. That's it.
Absolutely.
Chef John, what you got, buddy?
Okay, so we have not done a giveaway on After Hours in a long time. It was brought to my attention
Because
that
we give them really good recipes.
we
and
really
you get to
do.
hang
And that's
out
what I
with
said. In
people
our
you like.
defense, that's what I told them. We give them good recipes every week. That's a gift in itself. But it was brought to my attention. We haven't given away a shirt. We haven't given away anything in a while. So
Right. We've been waiting on some new swag to come in.
That's right.
I mean,
so
I
stay
do-
tuned. We may give something away. We may not.
I think we got to do something off Jody's desk.
I think, yes, please. Can we give some away in my office?
And we definitely
That
need
would be amazing.
And we definitely need to add some of those exclusive after-hour shirts because you know we got a ton of those things.
Well, now we've got a ton of those.
Now
Yeah.
we do. Did we get more?
Yeah, I think we got more.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what we were really waiting on.
Yeah.
So thank you, whoever brought that to John's attention.
That's right.
We really do appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in and hanging out with us. You guys know we give away stuff all the time, so make sure you watch all of our content on all of our social media. That way, you can have the most amount of opportunities at getting that awesome free stuff.
That's right.
Yeah, this shrimp is going to be stupid delicious.
Absolutely. So, Chef Greg, before they ask again, go ahead. If we got new folks out there,
we do.
Give us the rundown of absolutely everything we did, front to back, left to right.
Absolutely. So we made some delicious white stone ground grits, and these are made by a mill in Columbia, South Carolina called Adluh, A-D-L-U-H.
Y'all can send us some if y'all need to.
You can find them on the
sure
interwebs. This is their white stone ground grit. We cook this 4 parts liquid to grit. So if I use, a gallon of milk, it'll be about 4 cups of grits, a pound of butter, and a spoonful of chicken base.
Oh, yes.
Super low heat. Just whisk it. About 275, 300 degrees on the recteq. Tons of flavor there. They will
Seasoned to taste, or does that chicken base give you enough seasoning?
that chicken base should give you enough, and a pinch of that hickory smoked kosher salt in there as well, kind of bump that flavor game up. But they will take about an hour, 20-ish minutes or so.
Okay.
And they're going to be like super, super creamy.
And for those northerner folks, these are grits, ladies and gentlemen. A grit is ground corn that is either boiled.
That's right.
Now I'm a transplant, so my first experience with grits was the Waffle House.
Oh,
Awful.
Well, hold
They're
on now.
really
Hold on.
terrible.
Whoa.
about Waffle
For real.
House
Hold
now.
on, Greg. Now, there are some really bad, I've eaten some really bad grits out there, and as far as
Right.
Waffle House grits go, I have to give them middle of the road. They're not
Yeah,
so bad.
they're not that bad, but I've seen worse.
I mean,
Yeah,
were
I've seen
were
a lot worse.
Better or worse than
instant
whistle stop
grits.
grits?
Do not.
Whoa!
Thank you,
Shots
Sherpa,
fired.
for saying that, ladies and gentlemen. Do not go out and get instant grits.
No.
And
think
they're not going to be like
you're
that at
gonna
all.
get this product.
Not at all.
Absolutely not.
Won't
Okay?
happen. You got to get a good coarse ground
Right,
grit.
just like those
And
oatmeal.
you can
just
buy
like
like
that
the
oatmeal.
Yeah.
the
You can't
Geeksy
expect-
Boys
Dang right.
grits. There's other manufacturers of white
There's a
stone ground
ton
grits.
of manufacturers out there.
But I don't think they taste the same.
Right.
Like they're all different. For me, if you've been here in Academy, chime in down below. Tell the people how good these grits are.
Right.
They are. They're
Like,
they're in the comment section
I
right
mean,
now.
where's Valerie Carmody at?
Hey, will you go over the ratio one more time, Chef
All
Greg?
right, so I use a gallon of milk, 4 cups of grits, a pound of butter, a heaping spoonful of chicken base, and like a hefty pinch of kosher salt.
But ours is like a gallon of milk, you said.
Yeah. So you can do like a quart of milk and 1 cup of grits. Just scale it back.
There you go.
Hey, how far up does Waffle House go? We have some people out here that say they don't have Waffle Houses in Detroit.
No.
No.
How
it's
far-
probably
how-
Tennessee.
Yeah.
Oh,
if-
really?
Yeah,
If it goes,
Tennessee,
if it goes
I'm not
up.
saying-
Oh,
I'm not saying-
wow.
At that point, you get Cracker Barrel status. So
Okay.
you
Or Huddle House.
Yeah, Huddle House.
Arkansas.
Well, you guys up north, I'm so sorry
Yeah,
that y'all
let us
don't
know
have
if
a
you got
Waffle House.
houses
Yeah.
near you, or a pancake houses that serve grits.
Yeah.
It's essentially a Waffle House. But we really do
Some
appreciate
corned beef hash.
Yes, we really do appreciate you guys for tuning in. Chef Greg was just giving us the complete rundown of the rest of the dish.
Yep. So then in here we got some delicious Cajun andouille sausage.
Oh,
We
Oh.
cooked that down with some Holy Trinity. So we had some celery, bell pepper, onion. To that we added some tomatoes, some of that slap your mama, some of that smoked garlic. We've got a little bit of beer, and I say a little bit. We use a can
12
of beer.
ounces.
But you can use, shrimp stock, fish stock, chicken stock, water if you want is completely fine.
Right.
But the secret ingredient here really is that slap your mama.
oh,
Like,
it's going to give a good flavor.
next level stuff.
And you can substitute that Dirty Girl Bloody Mary rub
Oh, yeah.
or the Ron Screamin' Pig rub as well. Casanova's competition rub. All of those rubs are available at recteq.com, and they would work just as well.
And then we added some nice dark roux here.
God,
And that's
that
going to
stuff
give
smells so
that.
good.
It's like super tasty, but it gives the good velvetiness to that sauce and really good color to our Creole.
Shoot, yeah. That
Now
was
they wanted to know, does
absolutely amazing.
Sherpa peel devein and peel all those shrimp?
Every last one of them.
Yep.
But I'm a nice guy. I buy the easy peel. So all he has to do is like squeeze the legs and it pops right out.
Well, speaking of easy
Hey, me
peel,
and John, you
Jody,
and I.
I was about to tell him, Jody showed me a trick. Now, I've been cooking for probably over 20 years now, and Jody showed me a trick I'd never seen
Is
before.
that the toothpick trick?
The
Yeah.
toothpick trick to devein. That thing was awesome.
You guys look it up on the internet. Sorry, I've got something in my throat.
All right, but guys, appreciate you joining us tonight. Don't forget, with the purchase of an RTB 380 Bullseye or an RT340, you can get $50 off that
thank you for saying
RTG
that.
450 Matador or that recteq 45 Icer cooler in 3 colors. You got the camo, the red, white, and blue, and that red and black looking fire.
That's right.
We're burning those delicious Kingsford Hickory, classic blend
baby.
pellets
It's
today.
got hickory oak and cherry in it.
God, I took the words right out of my mouth.
That's not right.
We got that RTB 380 Bullseye rolling riot mode with that 12-inch cast iron pan. We've got plenty of shrimp Creole in there, some grits, and we're just waiting it to cook. It's pretty simple.
And it's Cajun week, ladies and gentlemen. We've been cooking Mardi Gras style Cajun
Sure
Creole
enough.
dishes
I guarantee.
all week
That's
this
right.
week.
I got
kicked it off on Monday.
I always kick it off on Monday
Fried
with
catfish?
No, with the gumbo.
Gumbo.
Good
That's
gumbo.
right.
Tuesday, Ray.
Yeah.
Ray came in, co-founder Ray Carnes, and he cooked up his famous Cajun lime chicken sandwich.
It was cool to see him or hear him talk about how he would watch Justin Wilson
Yeah.
cooking on PBS like back in the day.
I'll-
Measuring the spoonful of
guarantee.
salt.
I guarantee.
He was like, "You don't believe me? It was the perfect tablespoon or
Every
teaspoon
time.
of salt."
A little bit of
every time.
wine for the sauce, a little bit of wine for me.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it was like him and Julia Child. Like,
Yeah.
PBS
I,
on Sunday.
I love that
GPTV.
Ray was answering all those questions.
Yeah.
There was nothing that was untapped. Ray went in hard.
I mean, that was an extended cut version.
It really was.
It really was. It was a 50-minute show. So you guys
Yeah.
make sure you go and check that out. Smash that share button. He actually is giving something away on that show.
Mm-hmm.
So is John on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Greg, did you give anything of what?
I'm kind of cheap. I tend not to give stuff. We're like 90%.
Get on in there, Sherpa.
We're
Show
like
them folks what that
90%
thing
done
looks
here.
like. Gosh,
Wow,
Greg,
that
look
looks
at
so
You see,
good.
there's just a little bit of translucency in those shrimp. So maybe like 4 more minutes.
I'm good.
And again, if I'm not opening this up, they'll probably cook a little quicker, but I'm impatient. Okra down. Whoop, that's hot. But
Woo, that looks
we'll let that go
delicious.
for just a little bit.
Now, if you want to kick it up, Greg, is there any peppers that you would recommend putting in there
Oh
to
man,
kind of
some
amplify
delicious
it?
like smoked hatch peppers. Would be
Okay.
really good.
Any seafood that you would substitute?
Crawfish
shrimp?
would be great. You could even do like alligator nuggets.
Okay.
Be really
that
good.
would be really good.
I like firmer fish, so maybe like a snapper, grouper, that sort of stuff would be really good in there too. But honestly,
God
anything.
bless Amanda.
Anything.
Thank you.
But I'm gonna go ahead and put us some grits in here if you
Oh.
want to wipe the.
See,
Ooh, yes. See, that's how you know your grits are right. If they don't run like that and give you that like little creaminess, waves of creaminess, you're not doing them right. Yeah, you're not doing them right.
No,
they
that's
should
right, that's
roll
right.
out of the pot like that.
That's what
and
you
then
want.
Greg, but besides a giant bowl like this, and would you do individual bowls?
To plate this up, have you seen those like super sexy like individual cast enamel pots?
Oh, yeah.
That'd be like super beautiful and bougie.
Yes.
Put some grits in there with a little lid on the top. Plus, if your dinner crowd's waiting a little bit longer, you
Yeah.
can pre-dish it, stick it in the oven on low, it'll stay hot.
Good
And
tip,
if you
Chef
want it
Greg.
to be even super bougie, you can cook the shrimp with the head still on.
That's what I'm talking
Now
about.
you're
Fancy,
talking.
fancy.
Yes.
John,
So
good
here's
question.
a funny story about
Oh.
that, right? So we were doing a really nice dinner, and it was head-on shrimp.
Okay.
Well, they took the hyphen off, so that, like, kid you not, one of the people that was eating there was, "What's heat-on shrimp?" like head-on. Oh, they felt
That's funny.
really
Oh my
stupid.
God.
That's
like,
funny.
where the heat-on shrimp from? And
That's
I was like,
funny.
What?
Heat on.
It took me
Heat
a
on.
second, but yeah, pretty funny. But I'm gonna go ahead and use my my cast iron pot holder here.
Shoot, yeah. Thank you to
And,
Mr. Trago.
That's right. And speaking of cast iron, this one comes from Tanya Scales. She asks,
Hey,
what's
Tanya.
the best way to clean cast iron?
Well, I like to use they actually make a hard plastic scraper.
Like a scraper.
Correct. It's like a putty scraper. They actually make one that's kind of designed, to fit in the groove or the bend of the metal. I actually like doing that, scraping it with very, very hot water, wiping it out, hitting it with a little bit of oil, putting it back in the oven or my grill at 400 degrees for about 20 to 30 minutes.
Yeah,
Easy peasy.
I scrape everything out, and I'll add some water to let it simmer out. Dump it, wipe it, call it done.
Done.
Yep, me too.
Very
And if I
cool.
really have to like go in there hard because something's like got burnt on or caked on, I will warm it up and add a
you go.
little bit of salt, kosher salt
Yes,
and
sir.
oil, and then just go with a rag on the inside and then rinse it out.
Oh gosh, y'all. I can't believe
Guys,
how
smash
good
that
this
share
looks.
button. 3, 2,
2,
1,
1,
smash it! Chef Greg is plating it up.
I mean, we're just going to town. I'm
Yeah,
curious
guys,
how many times I
spread
can.
the love
I'm
on this
really
recipe
curious,
right here,
though,
baby.
How many times I can cross that bowl and not get a drop on the rim.
I'm prepared, Chef Greg. I am prepared.
No, we're
Wow,
professional.
that
We're
looks
professional.
absolutely delicious.
I
But
mean,
if you guys don't already, make sure that you follow all of us on social media. Chef Greg is at Chef Greg Muller. Chef John is at Chef John Pinnell. I am at BBQ
I got it. I planned
DADJODY.
ahead.
Oh, sorry. Somebody tell Charlie not to go.
it's okay. He can
So
still go.
Jody, are you able to do this recipe on any of our grills, or do we have to have the Bullseye?
Absolutely. No, you don't have to use the Bullseye. You can use any of our grills, including that RTG 450 Matador.
Shoot
You can
ya.
also do it on the BFG,
Oh, man.
the Wild Side, the Chuck Wagon, the Beast. A lot of folks are going, what? What is a Chuck Wagon and what is a Beast?
You gotta
Jody?
check
Guys,
them out on the website.
You got to check out recteq.com. We've got amazing American-made commercial style smokers, okay, available at recteq.com. They're made right up the road in Appling, Georgia, right here for us, by us. We available at recteq.com.
That's
You
right.
got to come and pick them up yourself.
Give you more
They
okra.
are that big. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of folks don't even know about. Thank you, Chuck. I didn't know we had forks. You're a godsend.
Scholar and a gentleman.
But a lot of folks don't know that we have those American-made commercial-style smokers available
Shoot
at
ya.
recteq.com.
Chef John, what you got, buddy?
Okay, so they want to know what y'all's favorite Kingsford pellets are.
God, that's a tough question. If you like really robustness
Right.
to your food, can't go wrong with that hickory.
That's what I would
I
say.
prefer blends, okay? I like the performance that oaks gives you, whether I'm on the high side, the low side, plus the flavor. So for me, I'm probably going to lend myself more to the classic and the signature blend,
Right.
but you can't sleep on the maple or the cherry wood.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's good stuff.
Yeah,
so.
and you get the best of all the woods when you do those blends. Those blends were put
Shoot,
together
yeah.
by pit masters for pit masters. And they-
Scientifically engineered.
scientifically superior than any other pellet. They have the research and the information and the data to back that claim up. But you can't get any better than Kingsford. They're
Here you go,
super
Charlie.
readily available everywhere. We are so proud to be partnered with them.
I feel bad we
and-
sent him for plates.
I know.
I'll
Thank you,
get-
Charlie.
you can be the first one to eat, Charlie.
Yep.
He's like,
Because you ain't got forks.
he's
Bubba.
like, no,
But get on in here,
man.
John. Let's taste this now.
But you can see these grits. This is a fork. They ain't flopping no
That's a
grits.
very good, very
that's
good
what you
point,
want.
Chef
I'm
Greg.
so excited
All right,
about this.
So my bite, I've got to get, of course, that gravy. I got to get a
Sugu.
piece of okra,
Ugh,
Yeah.
Trash.
and I got to get
some of
some
that
shrimp.
I got
Okay,
some sausage.
cheers, boys.
Cheers, cheers, America. Super delicious. It really just tastes like Louisiana in my mouth. Like when I think of
You
Louisiana,
dated a guy named Louisiana.
I
didn't
did. He was a nice guy.
What do you
Didn't
say,
last very
Cristal
long.
hot
Didn't
sauce
last
on
very long.
Little
Man, this
Cristal
is so
hot
good.
sauce.
you? Yes.
Fire.
Um,
But you
But-
taste everything,
Yep.
and it's all together, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's such a harmony on the plate.
Right.
it's like a Sunday, supper. This ain't Sunday dinner. This is Sunday supper that Grandmama used to make. It's
true.
I mean, you're getting the crunch from that okra. That texture is like doing me in right now. The heat. I took my bite
Yeah.
about 30 seconds ago. That heat is coming in right about now.
It creeps in.
Yeah.
Absolutely. The
Shrimp are
fat-
cooked to perfection.
That fat, that andouille, that
Yeah.
butter, that coated all of these veggies.
Filled
the
it.
mushrooms, Chef Greg. Oh my gosh! Thank you for adding tomatoes.
The grits and the sugu, good stuff.
Wow, 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 wow! Ladies and gentlemen, it's cooked on a pellet grill. That's right. You can make world-class food. You don't have to be a world-class master chef. You can be a fat kid from Harlem and produce excellent caliber food just by getting a recteq pellet grill and partnering with that Kingsford pellets. You can't go wrong. Today we use the RT700 and RTB380. They complement each other perfectly. I think they make a great they make a great couple.
Absolutely.
But you could do this on any of our grills. Now, the reason why you want to do it on the recteq is because that PID controller, it's going to hold temperature perfectly. Your grill is made out of stainless steel, inside and out, so it's going to last you a lifetime. It is built like a tank.
And the hardest part about cooking is temperature control, okay?
Right.
And making sure you've got the right heat for the meat.
Oh,
the
God.
recteq does all of the hard work for you. And one thing that we don't, I think, talk about enough is we are here for you guys as a resource. So if we can do absolutely anything for you, go ahead and shoot us an email. Give us a call here at the office, 706-922-0890. drop us a message on social media.
Please.
Maybe you have a big cook coming up. Maybe you got a freezer full of meat. Need some ideas. Reach out, give us a buzz. We'd love to talk to you guys. It's the greatest part of my job.
Shoot you up.
Mhm.
Yep.
Sure
I
enough.
talked to a couple of nice folks today, and it really does make my day when I get to
Yeah.
help somebody. You know, if they're having any trouble, it's super awesome to be able to lead a horse to water
For sure enough.
and watch them drink. You know
I
what I'm
really
saying?
like all the posts and tags that we get of people after we show them how to cook this stuff. They go and duplicate it. I love that. I love it.
And
Thank
then
you.
they make it their own.
Yeah, put their
They
twist
make
on it.
even better
Yep.
than what we could ever do here at the office.
Oh, yeah.
enough.
For sure.
But they hung in for us, Chef John.
They sure did.
They hung in for us all show.
They did, and it's
We
actually
told 'em.
built a little bit.
Right.
Yeah,
Has it?
yeah,
Well, we're going to need everybody
yeah.
that's out there watching to smash that share button. You guys hate it, but 3, 2, 1.
Smash it.
Hit that share button for us, because that is the first step in entering yourself in to winning anything that we are going to give away, okay? So go ahead. Get it out the way.
Get it out the way.
Smash that share button, share it across all social media, email it to folks, text it to your loved ones.
Do you know you want to give away today?
I
got an idea.
Definitely got to give away an after-hour shirt.
So
Definitely.
let's do this. Let's give away an after-hour shirt.
Okay.
And then, if they tuned in to Product Spotlight last week,
Okay.
those fancy new aprons we got.
Right. Shoot you out.
Ooh.
Ray Collins
Win it
wearing one
before
of those
you can buy
aprons. Absolutely.
Yep.
So go ahead and we'll do a t-shirt, after-hour t-shirt, and one of those aprons.
I
just
love
cleaned
it.
my plate.
I love it.
Hashtag staying clean.
All right. So smash the share button. Love this video, and put in the comment section hashtag staying clean. STAYINCLEAN. Stay in clean. No G's in there. Doesn't
No.
count.
The only G's is Chef John over there.
Oh,
you know it.
and of course Warren G.
That's
One
right.
of my favorite G's.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep. And then there's there was the $1,000 bill. What president was on that one? What did you say? Warren G. Hardy? But we had an amazing show today, ladies and gentlemen. We gave something away. Most important, I know you guys love it. We gave something away, but we showed you a meal, front to back,
Start
left
to
to
finish.
right, start to finish.
Look how good that is.
Beginning
okay,
to end.
time. Who dropped? Because that wasn't like that.
I actually probably drooled that out of my mouth, Chef Greg. But for the Northerners out there, we're cooking grits tonight. It's easy peasy lemon squeezy. Don't overthink it. You too can make chef caliber food. All you got to do is get you a recteq pellet grill, available at recteq.com. Right, Chef
Give us a
Greg?
call, we'll help you out. Absolutely.
Absolutely, absolutely. But don't forget, we're giving away something pretty much every day this week. Follow us on all social media. Set your notifications. That way you know when we go live, okay? That is the hardest part, is catching everybody when we go live, okay? Chef Greg, do you have anything?
I'm ready to crush on some more of this food, man.
Jody, what do we got going on tomorrow, though?
Well, John,
It's Thursday.
it is Thursday.
We got lunch break on YouTube.
That's
We do
right.
got lunch break on YouTube. You are going to be doing lunch break on YouTube tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna make some delicious snacks, but I'm not gonna tell you
Okay,
what
I
it
was
is.
about to say, dang shit. And then John's going to bring up the rear at 11 p.m.
Yeah.
Eastern Standard.
Well, but
live.
But before that,
it's Product Spotlight at 4 o'clock on Facebook.
We don't have to tell them a product spotlight.
Yeah, that's the most popular
They tune
show.
in.
Yeah, they tune in.
Anyway,
Yeah,
so,
4
I mean.
o'clock.
And don't forget about
Recteq's
Fun Day
Facebook page.
Friday. We will be climaxing. We will be culminating.
Spinning that wheel of recteq.
Oh,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely. And, of course, the ladies, they did it right today. What did they cook today? What y'all cook today? They
they
cooked
made
jambalaya, cheese, and crackers. Make sure you go back and watch them for
But
real.
most importantly, they did a fantastic job
Okay.
at cleaning up after themselves.
And a
That's-
king cake martini.
That
There
says
was
something
no-
right there.
There was no mess in the kitchen today.
That's something.
glorious.
damn.
First time.
Cheese and crackers.
Congratulations,
All right,
ladies.
From everyone here at the worldwide headquarters of recteq, God bless you. God bless the United States of America.
And we will see you
At the
recteq.
recteq. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Recteq lifestyle.
Chef
Say
Greg's
it,
got
come
some
get
food
it.
in
When
that
the sun
we didn't
starts
show y'all
going down,
live. We're
live your
eating
life
some
the way you
food
like.
in.
It's